One thing I know for sure is gerontologists can shape how we view aging and truly be the game changer. Let me tell you how in 5 minutes or less. But before we get into all of that, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I talk all about aging and ways that we can enhance our aging experience. Now let's get to it. So gerontology, which is the study of aging, is not just about older people. It's really about understanding the journey of life from a child all the way into an older adult, and applying that knowledge to help improve the quality of a person's life. So a gerontologist looks at aging through what is called the life course perspective, which looks at how experiences, actions, opportunities, decisions, and interactions with others, along with a lot of other combines and influences a person's aging experience. So there's 3 ways that a gerontological perspective can shape our views on aging. And I'd say the first one is education. Gerontologists got that knowledge because what they do is study the aging process. So a gerontologist can educate a person about what's really going on when someone says the aging process. For example, typically, as we get older, there is a decline in muscle mass. However, exercise, nutrition, things like that could put us in a position where we don't necessarily see that. So a gerontologist is educating a person about typical age-related changes. But what we also do is put a spin in there to let you know, hey, some of these things may not be related to age, but more so our lifestyle choices, our environment, genetics, things like that. And we shoot for educating people about that because so many people really don't know what is going on with our bodies as we get older. All they can say is it hurts, or I can't do what I once could do. All they think about is decline, decline, decline. But there's so much more to the aging process, and gerontologists can definitely shed light on all of that. I would say the second way is through tracking trends. So a gerontologist is going to keep their finger on the pulse. So this means that we're steadily researching how culture, healthcare, technology, policies, and more are steadily changing. So take technology as an example. There's these stereotypes that older people are not capable of using these devices. But that's really not true. There's a small number of older people who may find it challenging to use these devices, but it's not because of their age. It's more so because of lack of access or the need for education on how to appropriately use the device. So a gerontologist can see that and think about what programs could be in place that will address this challenge, right? Or address this need so that older people can have access to social media or certain devices that can have an impact on their aging experience, like an Apple Watch or a fall detection device or a Fitbit, things like that. So we look at all of that and then we put the older person in the forefront and figure out how can this enhance that person's quality of life. And the third way I would say is through advocacy. Gerontologists highlight why it's essential to put more thought into helping not just older adults of today, but also older adults of tomorrow, like me and you, achieve the highest quality of life. So that means that gerontologists can't do it all, can't research it all. We have to solicit input from people of various fields and walks of lives. So you could be in healthcare, you could be in the digital world, you could be an attorney, you could be an accountant, you could be a social worker, a psychologist, whatever it is that you do in some type of way, it could be tied into gerontology, and that input could be beneficial for all of us, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And let me see, did I make it in 5 minutes? Ooh! Just in time. Next week, I'm going to be sharing a mistake I made as a gerontologist, and you are not gonna want to miss this, okay? In the meantime, in between time, you be blessed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.